So let's talk about League One to kind of give you an idea on how this preview is going to be structured because we have 17 teams now. Rest in peace, Tormenta. We don't want to have a 2 hour to 2.5 hour long show. So we're dedicating roughly around 5.5 minutes to each team, a little more, a little less, give and take. So that's going to be kind of how we structure this so it doesn't get too long for the people who want to watch the full thing. So with that, let's go ahead and talk about our predicted table. For the USL show rankings, we had Omaha first, AC Boise second. We got Spokane Velocity third, Portland Hearts of Pine in fourth, Chattanooga Red Wolves come in fifth, Fort Wayne FC joins us in sixth, Greenville Triumph in seventh, and the defending champions, One Knox, are in the final playoff spot in eighth. The first to miss out are Alex's Richmond. We got Sarasota Paradise. Then we got Charlotte Independence, New York Cosmos, the Ford Madison, Corpus Christi, FC Naples, AV Alta, and with the wooden spoon is going to be Westchester SC. What do the fans think? Well, the fans and us are very different. With Portland in first, no bias at all. We have Omaha second, Spokane also in third. One Knox, the defending champions. The fans have them in fourth. Boise come up in fifth. Chattanooga in sixth, FC Naples in seventh, AV Alta in eighth in our final playoff spot. First team missing the playoffs is going to be Charlotte, then Fort Wayne, then Greenville, then Madison, then Richmond, then Sarasota, then Cosmos, then Corpus Christi, and in last with the wooden spoon is going to be Westchester. So with all that said, let's go ahead and get into the preview. Corpus Christi. I just wonder with Corpus Christi if we are down on them because of everything we kind of heard about them being a lower funded roster, or maybe if we're somehow overrating them because Ayman Zayed is Ayman Zayed and he just makes magic from seemingly nothing. I'm so torn on if I love this team or hate it.
I love their kits.
I like their kits a lot.
I was a big fan of the away kit, especially. But yeah, like, you know, I think Zayed, if anybody can put something together out of this, it's Zayed. We've seen it before. I don't think this is a bad roster by any means. Not the best on paper, but also, yeah, this is a decent roster. I was surprised when they picked up Christian Chaney, and then have him on top of Alexis Cerritos with the everlasting Jake Keegan waiting in the wings.
He never stops.
So yeah, this is going to be an interesting one to keep an eye on. I definitely don't have them in the playoff hunt to start the season, but yeah, it's going to be fun, I think.
Something I'm really interested with this team is we always, and it's even just like the question here is who's Zayed's next unearthed gem, because he really does just find them out of nowhere.
Yeah. The next Bruno Rendon, the next Ethan Howard.
In full fairness on Ethan Howard, if you can somehow find a 6'6" striker that can also dribble better than anybody on your team, why wouldn't you want him? That felt like a layup. I don't know.
He was a trialist. He was it's like, oh, he's just let's go trial in the middle of northern Colorado and then become one of the best players in the league.
I guess, do we trust the proven talent here? This is another team that had a League Two background and didn't really dip into it. Granted, Zayed wasn't there for the League Two background, but still, they didn't really dip into that pool. Is this a team that you look at and say, okay, like they can be pushing up there, fighting for a final playoff spot.
I mean, why not? Like I said, everything outside of that top four is just so equal this year, including Corpus Christi. Why not? Why not? Like
the pedigree on Talbot in goal for them, who played in Ireland, I think in the first division, his pedigree is really good. I know some people who, whenever I was just kind of doing some research on him, because I got to be honest, I'm not watching the first or second or any tier of Ireland too often. But when I decided to look some stuff up, and there was a lot of people who said that he didn't quite reach what they thought he could be. Like, they think there's a quality goalkeeper in there. That's going to be something to kind of look at. I think looking at this midfield in front of them, specifically its defensive midfielders, between Dietrich and Langlois, I don't know if one of them ends up on the bench. Like Pondesa, whichever one it is, as much as he is a good player and I like him a lot, is there a world where Zaya goes to Old Reliable and starts Dietrich and Langlois in the same midfield? It worked really well before, and I don't see any reason why it wouldn't work really well again.
Yeah, why not? Both of them have played for him before. And so, Will in the comments about blasting Selena's greatest hits. Yes, if they start playing Bitty Bitty Boom Boom after every goal, I am. This is my new favorite non-Richmond kicker team. My house, we love Selena.
So here's the next question for Eamon, if he's listening. It supposedly gets over 100 degrees in Corpus Christi. How committed are you to the sweater? Just how committed are you? Because it's different doing one-off game and every single game. It is a different animal. Just how committed are you?
You know, when the last time Northern Colorado was in Richmond, it was the hottest day of the year. It was literally the hottest day of the year. It was like 95 degrees with like 100, humidity, just swamp ass humidity. And he comes out of the locker room wearing that sweater, kept it on the entire match. I talked to him after the match. He is beaded with sweat, but I was like, aren't you hot? He's like, oh, it's good luck.
Okay, sure. I do have questions about Cheney in this team. Surely Cheney didn't come here to be a backup. Surely he's not just going to be sitting on the bench to be a super sub for Cerritos, but also like maybe he is in that, like with Portland, that Terzaghi kind of role where you expect him to come in the final 30 minutes and just be in the right place and bag a goal. Maybe that's what they want from him. But if that's the case, Cheney doesn't feel like a prototypical Zayed striker, where I'm interested to see if maybe he's gotten into the lab and is maybe working on something new and has a different party trick for us this year.
Maybe, but we forget. I mean, last year Cheney had a career season at Charlotte, 13 goals.
It's true.
Like he's definitely still has it.
Yeah,
he's always good. He's always good to score at least 10, and he scored 13 last year in Charlotte, and that's the most he scored in a season.
Texoma's first ever signing, McCready on the bench for them. That's a note. That's a fact.
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy to see Texoma players find opportunities.
Any final thoughts with Corpus Christi?
Send me a kit.
Sure. I mean, yeah, fair. Please.
Love them.
I trust Eamon Zayed a lot.